Manchester City is about to cheat again, but I know you say Chooks, it's a lie, it's not like that. It is just that you see Spurs promise their manager, which is De Zerbi, vanity upon vanity. Now I want you to look at it this way. Now just imagine that you sold this biscuit to someone, and now when you are selling this biscuit now, you told this person in a contract that, come oh, you see this biscuit I'm selling for you now, immediately as I sell it for you, if you sell it later, I'm going to have a percentage of the profit that I used to sell this biscuit. Now something now happen whereby you see the person now found a buyer, but now not only does the buyer want to buy this biscuit, the buyer still wants to buy this brush from the person, which is the buyer want to buy the both of them together. Now instead of that person you sold that biscuit to sell it the normal price, let's say you want to sell that biscuit 500, instead of him to sell it 500, what he now does is that he now sells this brush 1000 and sell this biscuit, let's say 100, almost the same amount he bought it from you. And do you know why? So that he will not give you a huge percentage. That's the same thing Manchester City is doing right now. Now come with me, let me give you the full story. Now if you notice last season, whereby you see it was not like his Spurs were going down the drain, and what happened was that they now signed De Zerbi. Now immediately they signed De Zerbi, they told De Zerbi that, baba, like this now, see, you see last 2 seasons we're almost going to relegation, but we didn't go. But you see this season, we are seeing ourselves already in relegation. Like this now, anything you want, just name it. Name it for us. And if you name it, if you can make us not to go for relegation, baba, trust me, we'll do anything you want. And De Zerbi make it known that, baba, see, if I don't like go to relegation, because me, I don't want to come here this season. I told you guys, save yourself from relegation, then sign me the next thing. But you begged me to come. No problem, no problem. But now, since you have forced me to come, you see, if I save you guys, you see, next season you are going to give me a blank check. And Spurs was so desperate, and Spurs said, yes, yes, yes. All the money we have been saving since that we have been telling our fans, no money, oh, no money, oh, no money. We spend it on you. So De Zerbi said, no problem, quite all right. And what did he do? He saved Spurs from relegation. Now, fast forward to this summer transfer window, and you see Spurs like this, the way they are spending this money, you save, you think that almost it's like Spurs and their maga has paid. That's the way they are just 80 million, 90 million, 100 million, 80 million, 80 million. Like you will be like, Papa Spurs, so you had money since. Right now, they've signed about 6 players. They've signed Tonali, they've signed Matheus Fernandes, Andrew Robertson, Senesi, Dubravka. They've signed ballers. But now, there's one deal that they're currently doing that is making everybody be like, what's going on here? And now, is the deal between them and Manchester City. But I'm not saying Spurs is a shady club, but it's just something that is happening there that you need to pay attention to, and that's why I'm bringing it to you. Now, if you look at Spurs has just agreed a deal with Manchester City to sign Savino, which is Savio, right, for about above 80 million. And you now ask yourself that, what's so special about this Savino? And when you now look at what he has done so far in the Premier League, you now be like, 80 million? If they are selling Savino for 80 million, that means they will sell Martinelli for 150 million. There are so many questions on this deal, because there are so many factors for a player to be that expensive. Number one of the factors is how much you bought him, how much he's earning. Like, those are one of the factors. Then another factors is, okay, what has this best player done for you, like his potential, what he has done, and the rest. But the numbers are not matching at all. And now when you now look at Savino, this guy has played 2 seasons in the Premier League, and in that 2 seasons, it's only 2 goals this guy has scored, one in every season. And in fact, in these 2 seasons combined, he has scored a total in all competition. I know Manchester City plays in almost all the whole competition you can think of. He has scored 7 goals, not even up to 10. So you now be like, oh God, why are you paying close to 100 million for this boy? But now, here is the thing you are not seeing. Now, if you look at Tottenham, they are actively working on another deal to sign Mamouche for Manchester City. Now, that is where this thing is now coming from. Now, if you look at Manchester City, when Manchester City signed Mamouche, right, Manchester City had a deal with Frankfurt that, come oh, this one that I'm selling Mamouche to you now, if you want to sell Mamouche to the nearest future, we are going to have like a percentage, which is a sell-on clause, a percentage in how much you are selling him, right? So which means that if Manchester City sells him for higher than what they bought him, right, they are going to give Frankfurt a very good percentage from that profit. Right now, you see, what from what I can understand, what Manchester City is trying to do, because me and you know that Savino is not worth close to 100 million. There's no way he's worth close to 100 million. Somebody they bought around 20 something million, somebody that has not scored almost, he's not worth it. So it's more like if what Manchester City is trying to do now is that they're trying to say, okay, you know what, any profit that we know that we are supposed to make for Mamouche, right, they are now putting all those profits. Let's say this is Mamouche now, this is Mamouche, this is no, this cannot be Mamouche. Savino is small, so this will be Savino. This is Mamouche. Now the profit they are supposed to make from Mamouche, now they are moving that profit into how much they are selling Savino. So now at the end of the day, you see that they'll sell Mamouche for relatively cheaper, way cheaper than Savino. And if you look at these two guys, look at their output, their performances, you see that Mamouche is supposed to be way more expensive than Savino. So I think that that is what you see Manchester City is trying to do in this deal.